For my 7th birthday, my mother threw me a birthday party. And I remember being excited that I was going to have a birthday party because I've loved my birthday as long as I can remember. I get excited about it. I wake up early in the morning. It's like another holiday to me. My birthday is actually in January, at the end of January. So it comes after Christmas, and so it's that buffer between Christmas and Valentine's Day, and I get very excited about it. Well, my mother was throwing this party, and one thing I distinctly remember, even though I was 6 years old going on 7, I wasn't consulted about anything. So my mother did not talk to me about what food I would like. She didn't talk to me about the guest list. She didn't talk to me about anything like that. So here I am at this birthday party. It was held in the basement of our home, and we had a very nice sized basement, and there was lots of great food because my mom is a tremendous cook, and she is great about having the right food at the right time in the right place, and always has been, right? And there were so many kids there, and mostly these kids were the kids that were the friends of my mom's friends at church. And there were some older kids there. There were some kids that I didn't know very well there. And I can remember at one point during the party, it just went wild, right? So kids were running around the basement, and they were just ripping and roaring. And as a child, that was just not my shtick. I was a very, very adult child, and so that type of behavior just kind of wasn't my thing. And I remember getting to a point that at this birthday party to celebrate me turning 7, I was just feeling very, very uncomfortable. And so I went upstairs in the den and I started watching TV. So party was going on. I figured they're having their fun. I'll go and have my fun. And so my mother comes in and she's like, "What are you doing?" So I explained to her that I didn't know those kids, and that they were ill behaved, and I was not enjoying myself. And so, as you might imagine, my mother, who had put all this time and money and effort into throwing this party for me, was not happy with my answer. And so she told me in no uncertain terms to get my hind parts back into the basement. So it's just interesting. I haven't thought about that for a very long time, and I'm thinking about it right now because my birthday is coming up in a few days, and my birthday brings up all types of thoughts for me, right? I am very aware of the fact that I'm getting older, and I'm very aware of how the society judges a person when they get older. I'm very aware of the need to celebrate myself. 2024 was a pretty difficult year. I had some difficulties with illness in 2024. I had some difficulties with just all kinds of things, stuff that I'm not going to tell on these YouTube streets, baby. But I had all kind of issues in 2024 and all types of challenges. And so I decided that it would just be disrespectful to God for me not to celebrate making it to another year. So I kind of put together a little something, and having dinner with some friends one night, and I'm having dinner with another set of friends another night, and then I'm having breakfast with another set of friends another day. And so that all constitutes a birthday celebration for me. My plans were kind of thwarted in the middle, and I had it all very, very controlled. And so it's interesting because I started thinking about this 7th birthday party, and I started thinking about how one of the things that I'm relearning as I'm growing and evolving is not to have to be be so in control of everything. And so how can I learn to have a happy, this is what I'm asking myself, this is a question from me to me. How do I learn to have that happy medium between letting go of control, but then still getting my needs met? And I trust that I'll have a great birthday. I always do tend to have a great birthday. And I will say my mom never threw me another party. Actually, I don't really remember anybody else throwing me another party. But I'll typically come up with plans for my birthday, and it'll be, people tend to have fun, and I have fun. If I don't say anything about my birthday or do anything about my birthday, nobody else does either. But when I say, hey y'all, come to this, come celebrate me, people come. So there's that. I'm kind of rambling, but I've been thinking about that 7th-year-old birthday party. I've been thinking about how a lot of times we try to fit ourselves in a certain mold. And it was interesting when I put out a call to, hey, let's come celebrate. I sent it out to more people than I probably was even comfortable sending it out to. And it was amazing to me, the number of people who didn't respond. Like folks they didn't even say, no, I'm not coming. They didn't say boo. They didn't say, as my mom always said, they didn't say cat, dog, nothing. And I think about times that people have invited me to things and I haven't responded. And sometimes the reason is I'm just busy. Sometimes the reason is I just don't fool with people that way. Sometimes I am trying to juggle my schedule and I'm so overwhelmed I haven't decided what date it was. So it could be a number of things. And it's interesting how we will attribute meaning to people's actions, but the meaning that we attribute to their actions comes from our own experiences rather than what that person is doing. And sometimes we call it discernment, but it's just us superimposing our past experiences on people. And so this whole birthday season has me thinking about that. Also has me thinking quite a bit about skincare. I wish I had a sponsor because I could just launch into a product sponsorship right now. But I did just use something that was really cool. I want to say it's called Super Glow. I think that's the name of it. And it's a and if it's not called Super Glow, I'll put the real name in the description. But it is a turmeric face wash. I've been using this bad boy for about 4 days. And I have a lot of hyperpigmentation through here, and through the neck. And I see where that stuff is fading my hyperpigmentation. I've gotten so many compliments on my skin today. So I'm wondering if it's because of this stuff I use, Super Glow. I think that's the name of it. But it's turmeric and kojic acid. And it has like a little scrubber on it. So it does like a little exfoliation of the skin while it's cleansing. So I've been thinking about that stuff while I'm aging, and I've been making certain to use my hyaluronic acid. And so I think that might be all I have for my little birthday rant. I don't even have a true purpose. I don't have a learning moment. This is not a staged video. I just had some thoughts in my head and decided to get in front of the camera. I was thinking about that birthday party. And yeah, that's about all I have. I would be curious to hear from you though. What are your thoughts about aging? Do you feel a certain way when you get up to your birthday? Does it make you feel a little, I don't want to say trepidatious, but does it make you feel really reflective about, how far you've come in life? Does it make you feel reflective about, what does this birthday mean? I'd be curious to know. And are you a person who resists aging? Do you make certain you're in the gym? Do you make certain that you are doing all that skincare and stuff so that you don't look your age? I just want to hear from you all. I'm curious to know those things. I was talking to my mom today, and I was saying how, well, the Bible says that our youth can be renewed as the eagles. And so I'm about that eagle life. renew me. That's kind of where I am with it. But yeah, I'm gonna let you go. I just felt like giving you a few musings this evening. It's evening here where I am, and until later, I hope that you will always be authentically you, because I will always be authentically real. Take care. Bye bye.